Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela, I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and welcome back to this week's Whips, Bits and Chat. Come on and let's go and see what I got for you this week. It's not a lot, it's going to be short, sharp and sweet. Okay, so as normal, first things up this week, of course, are the videos that I managed to get out. So this week you had the book review, which is the Raffia Crochet by Wool and the Gang. I'll pop a link up there. There is also, what else did I put out? Friday. A Throwback Friday maybe? I don't know. Oh, pants. Okay, there was a no dye day this week because I didn't get it done. There's one coming out next week and of course the week after. Now those yarns already have a home, so I know I'm safe to use them. And I know they've arrived as well, so I can't wait to see what those girls' reactions are going to be to how crazy I managed to dye those yarns. Right, now I'm going to be taking a step back from YouTube for the next couple of weeks, okay, and I'm going to come back hopefully guns a-blazing, running like a lunatic around the 2nd or 3rd of next month. Okay, we've got not issues, that's the wrong thing, but we've got things going on with the family this month. One issue we couldn't foresee, the other one is a pre-planned. But because of this, I don't have 100% access to the computer. I'm not in all the time to do recordings, and when I am, my brain is shutting down. It shuts down from about 6 o'clock every evening. It goes, no, I've fed the family, you're done. Last night's cooking was quite interesting. Spaghetti bolognese, really easy. Well, it was meatballs, but it was really easy. You just got to cut the meatballs in half, cook them, add the sauce, add the pasta to the pot. This morning, whilst cleaning out the kitchen, I've found pasta on my draining board, pasta on the floor, pasta on the walls. My kitchen looked like a 10-year-old had cooked, not me. And it was me, but things were flying everywhere last night. I'm like, I can do this. It's everywhere. So I spent an hour cleaning the kitchen today, tidying up from yesterday. I dread what it's going to look like tomorrow once I finish cooking today. I don't actually know what it's going to be yet. Something out the freezer, I think. Something easy. Just put it in and set a timer. It needs to be. Brain don't work. Okay, so what else have I been up to this week? Crochet wise, yes, you did see me just move something. I've been crocheting on and off. I've tried knitting on and off. But as I said, my brain is just not working, even for the simplest of things. So much so, I gave up with attempting to knit a sock in the round on a circular needle. I've tried it multiple times. I still can't get past that first round of stitches. So I think I'll just go back to crochet. Socks got to be easier, ain't it? I know what I'm doing there. Or I might go to DPNs when I've got the brain capacity to do it. But to me, I saw DPNs as being something rather dangerous. All of the ends of the needles sticking out, and a dog jumping around, and me putting stuff down and forgetting where I've put it and then sit on it. That's why I didn't really want to go down the DPN route. Right, so I gave up on the knitting this week. That's been put to the side. For anybody that doesn't know, I can only knit one stitch. I've learnt how to do some crazy cast on, which I must admit, I'm pretty much getting there and mastering that, but that is all I know. Okay, every time I try to look at how to do, I can do the knit stitch. Every time I go to look at the purl, I go, really? How? So at the moment, my brain is not in gear for learning a new stitches on new devices. Like on 2 sticks, I'll go back to sticking with one. It's a bit safer. So Of course, last week I spoke to you about the jumper that is sitting behind me. So I thought, you know what, I've got 2 of these cakes here. Oh, let's try. It's ABC yarn swirl a DK. Now this was lovingly sent to me by one of my gorgeous crazies in a happy mail, actually, years and years ago. So I'm like, right, I've got to get that used. I'm trying to work through all of the different yarns behind me. Now I was going to do a video showing you how it works up, how it strips back and all the rest of it, but I forgot. It's that simple. I forgot. So I've done 1 cake, or nearly 1 cake. I think I've got 2 more colorways, color changes left on it, as you can see here. The cake itself that I started with starts with a white, then goes into a blue, then into a green, then back to white. Now as I was doing it, I'm like, I am not going to color control, I'm going to let it do its thing. I color controlled. I couldn't do it. I could not have half a round that was 1 colour, and it seemed to be half a round every single time. So it got stripped back, and then the round was done in the new colour, and of course I stored the leftover bits to one side in case I need them for rows later on, or rounds I should say later on, which I have needed. Okay, so here it is. This is a 20 rounds of granny. Should only have taken me an evening to knock up. It's taken all flipping week. I'm looking at it going, looks like I've been over medicated on something really fun, but I haven't. I wish I had, but I haven't. Okay, so here it is at the moment. It's got a big chunk in, a white square in the middle, then which is 6 rounds, and then it goes into 3 rounds of the blue, 2 rounds of the green, and then 2 rounds of every other colour choice from that point on. I'm still keeping it in the same order that the cake was in. Okay, so that's how the cake was working up, and I've got, as I said, I've got 2 more colours that I could in theory use, but I got to 20 rounds and I thought, you know what, I'm going to stop there because I don't know how much mucking around I'm going to need to do with cake number 2 to make sure the front and the back match. Yeah, I had to pull out quite a chunk in the middle to work onto my second square, which is in the other room, and I've only done that bit, so I didn't see the point in bringing it in. But I've only done this bit onto the second square, and I'm now picking up on the blue, or I will be when I go back in. I'll be picking up on the blue and carrying on working on this cake, and see how far I can get this week. Fingers crossed I will be able to do it. And get something made, so I've got something to show you later on in the month, or the beginning of next month. Right, I can't remember if I've said it or not. I'll find out in a bit when I come into editing. I'm going to be taking the next 2 weeks off of YouTube because we've got lots going on with the family, and I'm not going to have the time to sit and record, let alone sit and edit with a brain that doesn't work. Because this video will probably take me about 4.5 hours to put together. So because of that, I haven't got the time. So I'm going to be dropping the whips, bits and chats on Sundays for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, I plan to come back to normal videoing the 6th. Okay, so your next whips, bits and chat will be on the 6th of November. Okay, and then I will tell you what's been going on if I can. What else is there? We have got coming up over the next 2 weeks. We've still got some videos, so you'll still see me, but these are all pre-records. Okay, so we've got some book reviews. Have we got? Yeah, we've got book reviews, and we've got some Fun Day Die Days. Now, Fun Day Die Day 06 and Fun Day Die Day 07 are both videos that somebody ordered the yarn for, so I got to play with colorways that they wanted, and they both let me go a bit do-lally with the color choices and the yarn. They gave me a basic of what colors they want and then said have fun, so I did. Okay, so Fun Day, and as I said, both of these Fun Day Die Days will be out on Thursdays. They will not be my normal Fun Day Die Day where I'm sitting there chatting along with you. They're not previews, they're just normal videos okay, because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be there, but I would really love to know what you think of the colourways that that come out of my kitchen on those 2 weeks. So please pop a comment in the comment section under those videos once they go live, and I will get to responding as soon as I can. It just won't be the normal, oh, ping, there's the answer, because I'm going to the outer net, and the outer net doesn't have very good internet. So that's why I'm not going to be as available as normal. Now for a cheeky bit of positive, if you're looking for a pattern, one of mine of course, and you're after a cheeky discount over on the Ravelry shop at the moment, I am running a 15% off. You heard right, I must be going back crazy. 15% off of all of the written patterns that are over on Ravelry. Now this will be added at the end to your cart before you push pay. Okay, it's already preset. All you need to do is remember to add the code WOW. There you go, there's your code. And also on screen I'm writing when it's valid till. Yeah, and any other details I've forgotten, brain dead much? Yeah, completely. But if you want to grab yourself a copy of any of the 25 plus patterns, you can do. Now it's time for the bestest bit of this video this week. It is your photographs. So come on, let's go and have a nose at Ray squares for this week. Isn't her stitch work coming on an absolute treat? Those squares are looking gorgeous, darling. I can't wait to show everybody the next set of squares that you're doing. I'm holding on to them though till the beginning of next month. And please remember, I've got loads of content on this channel, so if you're missing a bit of the crazy, go back and play some of the old stuff where I'm absolutely and utterly a bat loopy. Right, that is it for me for today. I will see you all really soon. So please remember to stay chilled, stay happy and keep crafting. Ta-ra everybody.